Step into the mystic zone tonight. Dawn and Angie shining bright with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran, mystic guiding your way. A5Says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. Shuffle the deck, feel the air. Whispers of the unknown everywhere. Life's tough questions fade to light. With Dawn and Angie by your side. Sonoran, mystic guiding your way. A5Says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. The veil is thin, the stars align. Unlock the secrets, time to shine. Feel the magic, let it flow. Together through the mystic show. Sonoran, mystic guiding your way. A5Says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow.
My hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, Miss Angie.
How are you today?
I am good. How about you?
I I want to say I feel better than I sound, but I don't. My head is all stuffy from allergies, but I'm okay. I'm hanging in there.
Well, you made it through Wednesday.
I was
And
just gonna say, and it's Wednesday, so I'm over the hump. And today's only my first day back to work, so
oh, not really? Oh my gosh.
yeah. And I'm about to start taking my Fridays off. Usually during the end of the year, I have so much vacation time left. I just take every Friday off till the end of the year.
Oh, fantastic. Must be nice. Lord have mercy. You
Yeah.
know. But you've been got your traveling boots on now recently. I
I
don't
know,
know.
I know. I'm already ready to go somewhere else. When I got back, I was talking to one of my other friends, who I travel with, and I was saying, you know what, I want to go somewhere now that's just fun, just
Mhm.
um I don't even know where I want to go. I just want to go and do something. And I want it to be someplace I haven't been. I don't want to do a repeat. I want a whole new place.
Yeah. Well, if I recall, I did um, see a post about someone in Vegas watching a specific concert.
Oh my gosh, Don,
Feedback
it
on
was
that concert?
so amazing. Oh my goodness. We went to see Beyonce and we went the very last night of the Las Vegas show and she brought everybody and all of the celebrities were there to watch her watch the show. Like we saw so many pictures of other celebrities, but directly in front of me, like I could have just jumped out of my seat and ran down there was Oprah and Gail,
Oh,
and
very you
Tyler
said.
Perry and Kerry Washington from Scandal,
Oh,
and
nice.
then
Yeah.
Tina Knowles was there. It was so many people. Oh, Chris Jenner was there. Khloe Kardashian was there, and they were all right there up on that podium. And let me tell you, they was putting it back. It was bottles popping everywhere, Don. It was so much alcohol up there. I was like, oh, they get it up there. and they
No,
were dancing and having a good time.
fantastic. That is
Yes,
fantastic.
they were super fans like we were.
And it looked like you guys were having a blast. It really did.
Oh yes, we had a great time. And then we found out how um all the hotels connect, so you don't have to keep walking outside on the strip.
Yeah,
They just continue to connect. So we
yeah.
walked through some of the hotels and visited some of the places. I went to the Chandelier bar that my coworker had told me about, and it was beautiful. We didn't have a chance to stay; it was packed. So we just I took pictures and videos of it, and then we left. And I gambled a little bit. The first time I won back everything that I put in the machine. The second time I went, I did not win any money.
I take it with the thought of I have this much to lose. I'm going to consider it spending, and I'm going to just spend my time spending until it goes away.
Yeah.
If I do, if that's if I play the machines. If I do 21, which I love 21. If I do 21, well then I will definitely put $100 up. But when I make the 100 back, the 100 goes in my pocket, and then I'll keep playing with it. And then once I
Oh,
win,
see,
I get.
no, everything I put in here, and so I got up, and then I lost all of it back. But Don, this was my very first time experiencing lurkers. You know, people who watch you on your machine, so that
Yes,
when
yes,
you get up, they can get on it. So me and my friend were at these machines. We had no clue what we were doing, but the money was stacking up, and we're just having a good time. And so this couple just stood there behind us like this, just watching us the whole time. And I was like, oh my gosh, why are they so close to you? And they just watched us and kept watching us. And so we kept saying, we got to go, because it was the same day as our dinner detective thing. And we just kept playing because we didn't want to give it up, and we didn't want them to win our jackpot. And they just kept standing there. So then they went and sat down in this other little chairs, and they just watched us the whole time until we left, and then they took our machines. That was the first time I had ever experienced lurkers. I was like, this is
that's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy. It's like really, you have nothing. You have no life if you're doing that. In my opinion,
Yeah,
Lord, I
I
wish
was just like,
you
oh
just,
my god, it
just
was a
cruise
little
around.
scary too, because I'm like, okay, so what if you win big? Do they like follow you? But I think they just wanted our machine because they thought it was gonna hit,
Maybe so.
and it
Yeah.
did. My friend did a very good job.
Very nice. Fantastic. You should just turn around and say, "I'm not Beyonce. She's at another club."
Don, it was so many different celebrities there. Like I think the weekend before, Lady Gaga had been there,
Yeah.
and then is it Backstreet Boys? I think they were
Mhm.
also at the Spear. So it was just all kinds of different concerts
Is
that
that
was
where the
down
show
there in
was
that
at
area.
the Sphere?
Backstreet Boys are at the Spear.
Okay, but Beyonce was not right.
No, she was at the Allegiant Stadium.
The stadium, yeah, because I was thinking the Sphere is too small for what she
She
does.
was all the way up to the top, down. Like
Yeah,
every single seat, all the way up to the top was just full.
and
And it
that's a
was
nice.
amazing. And she gave us these bracelets. I took a picture of the bracelet that said Cowboy Card on it, and they had these lights on it. And during the show, they were programmed to light up a certain way, so she could do like red, white, and blue, or
Yeah,
whatever color. Like if her whole stage was red, then all of our lights were red. So whatever color she had going on, the things on our wrist would light up that way to match.
that's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah,
It was
that
really
that
nice.
stadium is massive too. That's a big stadium.
Yeah. And she rode around on that horse. So she ran around on the horseshoe. She would sit on the horseshoe and then let it take her around the stadium. And then she also got on that big giant horse and let it take her around the stadium.
Didn't
And
you
she went
fly
from
in the air with
corner
that?
a- all the way around. She did it. Well, when
Yeah.
she did the car, that messed up. Remember, it almost fell. So she didn't do the car anymore. And so she
Mhm,
went to the horse. And
mhm.
so while we were there, she did 16 carriages, and she did the horse, and she did 16 carriages all the way through. And she rode the horse all the way around the stadium in the
Yeah,
air.
in the air because I saw it in the air and I think, wow, look at that. I mean, she's just like it's
And she
crazy.
was not fearless. She was not in any, she was just chilling. I was like, oh my goodness. Look, we was all scared for her. Like, please don't let her fall.
The last thing you want to do is see that happen. You're like, no, I don't want to be here. Don't do that. But it comes down to the stage, right? It like flies down and then it lands on the stage and then she gets off, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's good. I love the fact that these artists are understanding that it's a show. It's not just a concert anymore. It really is.
Oh yeah.
It's showmanship, and it's part of the whole package. And if you're, you know, if you don't get that, I don't think you're going to survive anymore. I think artists need to understand that this is a business of showmanship. You know.
Well, that was one of the complaints I heard because people were talking about Mary J. Blige, and Mary J. Blige is known for performing,
Yeah,
or dancing, and they said the older she gets, she's just kind of like she don't really want to do it, and
yeah,
somebody said Mary J. Blige at this age, we're just here to hear you sing. You don't have to dance, just sing.
yeah.
You can get some people, have them dance around you, and just stand there. We're not expecting you to dance anymore. Please stop.
I heard that. I heard somebody say something about those tall boots that she wore and the booty shorts, and they're like, Mary J, no, you've earned the right not to do that.
You
You
don't have
don't
to
need
do it
to go.
anymore. No.
Exactly. It's like use your status, and I saw an article about that, or somebody said something online about it. They're like, no,
Somebody was talking about Mariah Carey. I would never go see Mariah Carey. She just stands there. I said she don't need to do nothing but sing. We don't need her to dance. She ain't got to pop. She ain't got to drop. She ain't got to do nothing. Just sing. That's all I came there for you to do. I know what to expect when I go see Mariah Carey. I don't expect her to be doing some whole full dance routine. She's going to sing, and that's it.
well, that's Whitney. When you went to see Whitney, Whitney could not dance. Even when Whitney's young, she couldn't dance. See, I mean, I'm not putting her down. It's just that she couldn't dance. It's just a statement of fact. But you know what? Whitney didn't have to, because
You don't have to.
when she opened that mouth and those pipes started, you're like,
You are
damn,
mesmerized. You're just,
yes,
yeah.
yep. Yep. I remember the first time I saw her in 1986. She opened for Jeffrey Osborne in DC at the outdoor stadium, and I did not know who a Whitney Houston or what a Whitney Houston
Oh
was.
my gosh, Don, you have the best stories of meeting celebrities or seeing celebrities. Like,
Yeah, I
ah,
went to see Jeffrey Osborne because I loved On the Wings of Love and those old songs, and he was local, and so I went, and it was me and my girlfriend at the time, and then a friend of mine at work and his girlfriend. They're the ones that wanted to go, and I said, yeah, I'll come along with, and we went. And we sit there and we're waiting, and then sure enough, it's an outdoor amphitheater, so it's like the thing goes down and so forth. And Meriwether Post Pavilion, it fully exists, believe it or not. Anyway, and so we went there and got seated, and we're talking and chatting. Everybody's talking, and then they do the lights blinking thing, and then it goes down, and then this woman comes out, and she's a beautiful young lady, long arms, long legs, and starts to sing, and then she's singing, and you're like, oh my gosh, and everybody quiets down, and you watch her, and she's very gangly, because I guess because Whitney's arms are and her legs are very long. I don't think anybody can, if you haven't seen her, you don't realize how long they are. And so she's moving around, you're thinking, oh, this is not pretty, but her voice was so amazing. And then sure enough, within a few months, boom, Whitney Houston, the album Whitney hits, and it's like, poof,
you're like, wait, that's that lady.
Yes, yes, yes. Because you know what? She sung the song The Greatest Love of All. And that was on her first album. But in that concert, she sung that song as one of her opening songs. And I'm like, man, she hit those notes, and you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, I love that song anyway. It's an amazing song. Was it George Benson or who, Al Jarreau? Who, I forget who it was. But anyway, I remember the song, and it was a male who sung it before. And then when she sung it, I thought she owned that song. She owned that song. From that point on, no one else can do that song. It's just, it's hers. It's hers and hers alone.
It's hard to imagine other people. I remember the first time I heard the Carpenters sing that Luther Vandross song. Well, I heard Luther Vandross remade the Carpenters song. And the first time I heard the original version, I was like, okay. And we were walking through, well, Macy's now, but I think it may have been Hudson's back then, or Marshall Field or something back then when I heard it. Because my friends was like, look, this is that one song that Luther sings. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so different.
Yeah. Do you know what I found out the other day? Excuse me. I was listening to gosh, what was I was listening to something on Sirius, one of the channels, and that song. When I was a kid, they had this song. Grand Funk Railroad did a song called "Locomotion." Come on,
Oh,
baby, do it. And then Little Eve or something like that did it before that, in the '60s, right? In the early '60s, in 1960, I think it was. But the Grand Funk Railroad did it in '74. She had number one. They had number one as well. Carole King wrote that song, the singer Carole King. Now think about with Carole King's songs, and you're thinking, I cannot see her writing that song, but she did. She wrote that song, and it was a number one song. And I'm like, when I heard that, I'm like, shut the door. What are you talking about? Shut the front door. And sure enough, I looked it up and it was Carole King wrote that song.
Yeah,
And I was blown away. I thought, oh, it's amazing who writes certain things. And you're like, would never have guessed, never have guessed.
exactly. I'm sometimes I'm just amazed. Hey, Quinn. Hey, Catalina. I like your name. Hey, Kelly. Bountiful Erica. Wait, is that
Beautiful
Bountiful?
one. Beautiful one.
Oh, Lord.
She loves her Whitney. Absolutely. Everybody.
Put
Whitney,
my eyeglasses on because I saw bountiful, not beautiful.
maybe she
Oh
is
my
bountiful
Lord.
too. Maybe she is bountiful too.
Hey, Harley. Oh my goodness. I was so
Oh, Kylie Minogue did it in the 80s. Yeah. But I don't think Kylie got to number one. I think she got to number three, if I'm not mistaken. She did not make it to number one. She's the only one who didn't get there of the three. Then we'll talk about Locomotion. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness, I tell you. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's amazing it's amazing how music really is one of those things that it marks our time. Other things come and go with marking time, because when you move, if you come from a four seasons climate and go to a 2 or 1 season climate, you don't lose time that way. You don't mark it that way. But music has always been that time marker because music really does resonate to when something was, and you're like, I remember when I was hearing that song, what I was doing. It's one of those things with specific songs. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
well, we are here, folks, back to visit with you and do some readings. It's great to have Miss Angie back. I'm so glad. Last week I was like, oh, I'm missing my Miss Angie now.
I was getting ready for this trip that we took to Florida, and that weather wore me out.
The humidity probably was
And
a
let me
shock.
say this, Dom. The flies in Florida are aggressive, extremely aggressive. Like, we're here and it's like one or two here or there. I felt like I was being attacked by the flies. Like they were aggressive. Like they wouldn't go away either. And I was like, y'all flies are aggressive. What is the problem? But I guess we're just not used to them being that, so many of them. It was just out of control. I couldn't. Whew, it was over the top, Don.
For me, the other thing was not only just humidity, was the mosquitoes because I am a mosquito magnet. Florida and Houston have these mosquitoes from hell. I mean, just monster mosquitoes. They've taken that to a whole new level. A whole new level.
Oh, Quinn was there too. She said the exact same thing. Them flies were aggressive, baby. And they just. I was like, oh, it was out of.
These
And we were
ones,
barbecuing, so this guy had a big, gigantic, industrial sized grill that my brother knew. So he brought his grill over to where we were having the party, and he grilled all the food, and it was just so hot in that area. Plus, it was already hot. It was
yeah.
just, and I'm not always hot, but it was a lot going on.
I say for you, hot means really hot because you
It was
don't
sticky. That's what it was. It wasn't so much as hot as it was sticky.
that humidity. Yeah, yeah. But did these flies sting you or bite you?
Yes, because I kept being like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Because they can hurt. The ones that they can hurt. They can even feel like, what the heck? It's like, phew, what?
yeah.
They're daring.
Outside was not my friend. I was like, I can't live like this.
I'm not an outside person either. On weekends when Ed's here and he's outside and it's hot and he's like, "Come on now." I'm like, "Hello, no, don't you know me?" He's like, "What are you afraid of?" I'm afraid of sun. I don't burn. I burn. I don't want to burn. I do burn easily, and I don't like the heat. No way.
Hey
Hey, Brittany,
JoJo, Brittany says she finally got the book done and the cards.
mail it. Angie. The only thing it's not been mailed. The last thing on my stack is your stack of shirts. That's the last thing that hasn't been mailed. I even got the other stuff that the other people won for the every month of readings. When I did that, I got it. But those Brittany and somebody else, I can't remember who it was, who got the Christmas things. Remember when I was doing the Christmas drawings and I would say come up with a number and whoever came closest. And then what happened is Brittany the night before got the number. Actually, it's interesting. Nobody got the number the first time around. The second time around, we did it, and Brittany got the number. And so Brittany chose the book. And the next morning, Thursday morning, she did it again. And two people got the exact number. Between 1 and 100, they both chose 11. So they both won, and they both chose the cards. And so because the other person had already had gotten the book as well, they already bought the book. So yeah, but everything went out except Miss Angie, yours, because I was going to text and say, "What's your address again?" I looked at my text, but we've texted so much that the address
I'll
is
send
kind of
it to
at the
you.
top.
I'll send it to you. I'm never gonna turn down a gift.
Exactly. And this is the two
Um,
things. Yeah.
Morning Starlight said for her it's the allergies. Morning Starlight. That's why I sound like Fran Drescher right now. Like my brother had a cat and my eyes have been watering, my sinuses, all that. I'm just puffy as a puffer fish. Just and then to come home and my beloved ice maker was DOA.
It's like
So
the
I
card.
had to order yet another, my fourth ice maker. But
And for
this time I
you,
got the good one, the one that makes the crushed ice, so I'm happy.
for all of y'all that don't understand the role that ice plays in Angie's life, then you totally misunderstand how important this ice maker. This is not just an appliance. This is not just something you set. No, this thing is used, and it 26 pounds, right, a day or
26
something.
pounds a day. And people are like, what are you doing to it? I'm using it. Like it said 26 pounds, crank out 26 pounds. I'm eating 26 pounds of ice a day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The new one does 33, so maybe it'll keep up with me better.
Or maybe you'll just extend even more now. It's like, okay,
But they last about a month, a year. I swear, every year, or maybe I don't even think we go to a year and a half. Every year, I have to buy a new one. So maybe 12 to 18 months is how long they last. But I have to get a new one every year. Quinn says she has her own ice separate from the kids. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Hey Quinn, there's a way to do that. By the way, that makes it easier. Just make the kids leave.
Put the kids
Oh,
up.
the problem is that they find their way back home anyway. So what the hell, you know?
Exactly.
With
I'm
that
back
said,
to buying 8 boxes of cereal a month.
oh right, because Brandon, yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm ready, Don.
Absolutely. Who are you drawn to first this wonderful Wednesday evening, Miss Angie? Hey, Jojo, I didn't see you pop in there.
I don't think I've ever read Morning Starlight. If you want to reading Morning Star, let us know if it's general or do you have a specific question or do you even want to read it?
Do 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 do. I wonder how the delay time is. I have to check it out later and see what the delay is. Yeah, last week the delay was maddening. It was so bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey,
This morning
Weezy.
I watched this morning with Julie, and I noticed when Julie's on the screen, right, and then she has the text that are running beside, which we used to do. We from time to time we've done that. Remember, we had the text running there, and then on the side, since you're watching it, you see the text, and sure enough, this text that I'm seeing between me and everybody else, and the time it takes to show up on Julie's screen was like at least 20 seconds, 20 to 30
Oh,
seconds.
wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy crap! That is the delay was very visible. I'd never seen the delay I'd never been able to see the delay work in reality before. So that was a surprise to me. So, Morningstar says, "Love, please." A love reading? Is that what you're asking? Or you
I'll
love
give you a general reading, but I won't do love.
exactly?
So, actually, Morningstar, I got an image for you, and I just was trying to work through it while we were talking. But they keep showing me like there's a grassy area, and I wanted to know if you lived in Florida. Well, you said it's the allergies for you. So you must live in Florida because they showed me an alligator or a crocodile on the ground and it was creeping towards you, but you couldn't see it behind you. So I figured there's somebody who is pursuing you or somebody who is nipping at your heels. It felt like a work situation, like somebody's trying to catch up to you or trying to, I don't know, like maybe not necessarily, I don't know, kind of like somebody who's on your heels at work who's competing with you secretly and you don't know they're competing with you or trying to like covet your position. Like maybe you're a supervisor and they're trying to covet your position. like not necessarily see you move up so they can take your position, but just replace you altogether. It's kind of how it seems that somebody's nipping on your nails or nipping behind you, but secretly because you don't know, you're just moving ahead with your life. And this is somebody who's behind you with ill intent or with some kind of competitive strategic plan behind you, because they're now also showing me the Seven of Swords, which is the more traditional way to feel like that somebody is kind of, you're 12 miles from Florida. Okay. So it just feels like somebody is kind of nipping at your heels or trying to come up on you at work or take your position in some kind of way. I guess this could be a relationship, but it felt very work related to me because they did show me cubicles. So I don't know if you're having an issue at work or if somebody is um, somebody's having a conflict with you at work, but it feels like very work related. I also got don't worry about it. Um, wait, it's not that they'll give up, but you'll move on past them. Is how they make it seem. It's like you'll progress past them, and they won't even be a factor in this situation anyway. And I'm assuming it's because maybe they don't have your skill level. Is how they're presenting it to me. Um, do you have a little girl or a little? You have a little about maybe 10 to 13, a 10 to 13 year old. Is it? I want to say girl, but it feels more like a little boy. So, do you have a little boy around that age, like the tween age, 10 to 13 or 10 to 15, somewhere in there? They're showing me a little boy. And does he play sports? And I feel like maybe it's football, maybe basketball. It feels like football. And they're just saying be very supportive of him. He could go far with that. Like they're showing maybe college scholarships for him to go to college. I hope this is your energy because that's how I'm seeing it.
Any feedback there, Morning Star? Does this resonate with you, or are you still there? Do. Morning Star, did we lose you? Mhm.
Oh,
She
she
has.
has a boy. So is he in that age group and is he does he play sports? Because they're making it seem like you should nurture that ability that he has because it could do well. Like he could go on forward with that, like maybe get a college scholarship or something like that for the little boy. Like he really needs something that, or he either really likes this, or he really needs something to focus in on to that he'll excel at. But you're not having the issue at work either. Is that true? Or you're not having a conflict with somebody? Because, well, maybe actually it doesn't even feel like you would have a conflict with them. They're just kind of nipping at your heels and you don't notice because you're moving along. So you probably don't have a conflict with this person, but there is somebody who is kind of, oh, it's baseball that he plays. Okay. So they're making it seem like to continue to nurture that because he could do very, very well with it. Um, they made it seem like it was football though, but maybe and that he could get a scholarship for that or even further, but they just show me a progression of him with that sport as you go on. And then again with the person at work, they're saying don't worry about it because you're going to progress on past them. Is your current boss a female? Because I feel like maybe she's going to move on to like a director role and then you're going to move up. Is that correct? Like you have a female next person up, like supervisor or manager. And then I feel like that's how it's going to go. She's going to leave and then you're going to go up to the next level. She says she'll be on another. I don't even feel like you necessarily have to be on alert. I just, cause it very seems like you're protected. And that you'll move on, and this person won't even be an issue because you'll excel past this person, and you'll be so far. There'll be so much space in between, it won't even matter. But I'm not. I don't know that they're telling me to make you aware because it's going to be an issue. Just that just know that there's somebody who is kind of eyeing your position. And I guess the yes is that you have a female boss. So I feel like that's how it's going to progress. So that's what I got down.
I'm going in a different direction with you. And I'm picking up an expense. I'm picking up an unexpected economic fit. It's kind of like a setback. It's going to be an expense that you haven't been expecting, or even if you have been expecting it, it's going to hit you soon. It's going to hit you at a time where it's not as convenient. Okay, so again, it's going to. But the one thing I will tell you is, and I get the energy around appliances. Do you own your home? Because I'm picking up appliances, and so I'm hoping that in this case maybe you are renting, therefore you don't have to worry about your own appliances. But I'm getting the feeling like it is appliances, and I'm getting the feeling like you own your home in that regard. So, but there is an expense, and it's going to be a bit of a larger expense that you really haven't prepared necessarily for. And so it's going to catch you off guard. So what I would suggest to you is maybe take a look at your budget and maybe add in a little cushion for a next few weeks or something, just in case something happens. Because it's either if it's not an appliance, then the other thing that always comes when I get that same image is car, like a vehicle, something or other. So if it's not one, it might be the other. But pay attention to that, because that's again, prepare yourself. If you are prepared when it arises, I think you're going to be fine, and you'll be okay. I just replaced the hot water heater. Okay, yeah, okay, and again, there wasn't you didn't expect it, and there was probably a little bit of budgetary blip there. But you're going to get beyond it. But you already had it then. That's good, because I was picking up that energy about appliances. So, well, thank you for confirming that. I appreciate that. But don't let it eat you up, and don't let it don't let the economic expense bother you. You'll bounce back through it. It's one of those things that just was really not the right time for it, because you were doing other things, and so it's just kind of like a frustration, to say the least. And it wasn't cheap, and that's the problem. It's probably shock. You probably had sticker shock, because I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this kind of sticker shock feeling. So I think it was probably even more expensive than you even thought it would be. But again, it's going to last you for a long time. You're not going to have to worry about it again. So at least one thing off the list, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. And is your son going into a new school? Is he like changing at a grade where there's going into a new school? Because I get the feeling like he's not. There's some what do you call it? There's some yeah, no, so I picked up, you didn't expect it at all. Yeah. I'm picking up from your son has a little bit of trepidation about the new school year. And so is it because of changing into like a different school now? Like you moved one grade up and now it's a different school? Or is it some of his friends are shifting out of the school or something? I just get the feeling like there's some trepidation that what he didn't experience maybe last year, but I'm getting the feeling like he's going to experience it this year. What I'm suggesting to you, the reason why this comes to me is they're asking me pretty much for you to give the opening for him to have the conversation. If you ask him direct, he's not going to tell you. And it's very clear that he's stubborn as hell, because I'm getting the stubborn, and he's also very prideful, not in a negative way, not in the unhealthy prideful. It's more of, I can handle this, Mom. I can handle this. It's like I'm a boy now. I can handle this. I'm gonna handle this. But it's one of those things, and so he does want to kind of talk it through. So what I need you to do is new school. There you go. That's what I was thinking. So open up the conversation, open up a line of conversation for him to walk through that door. Make it just kind of open up something and throw some things out there, and let him kind of then stumble into it, because that's what he'll do. He'll definitely do that, because he's like, oh, I didn't raise it to her. She raised it, so I can have this conversation now again. So it's that pride. Okay. So have that. Yeah, he is stubborn. Of course, that's what I did. I was picking that up. So have that conversation. Open up the avenue so he can have the conversation, and help him to deal with the fact that, hey, it's just another school. In the end, he's going to do fine. It's all going to work out. And just be there, be mom in that sense, and do the mom thing for him, which is what he needs. And even if you have to lie a little bit, but make him feel totally comfortable. And like they're, it's just like it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. That's about what I got. Anything else, Miss Angie, before we move on?
Sorry, I was muted because I was shuffling. No, I don't have anything else. That was it for Mr.
No problem, no problem,
Mr.
no problem. All right, morning Starlight. Thank you for coming in, Morning Starlight. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you are on my side, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot, if you are on my channel, I invite you to pop over to Angie's channel, which is A5Says. And let me pull it up here so I can click on it. This is the link for it. And you can pop on and click, or you can do the QR code, however you do it, and go. And I will turn this into a link so you can go there too. But please go over and make sure you subscribe on her side, and then hit the all button with the little bell with the all. And if you're on her side, then please, I invite you to come over to my side and do the same thing on my side, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot. That easy. All right. And so, with that said, I'm going to pull Miss Angie's thing up while she looks for the next person. I'm going to pull her link up. Go ahead, Miss Angie.
Beautiful Erica. Was it beautiful one, Erica? Are you still here? And are you having a relationship issue? I want to make sure that I'm reading this correctly because immediately when I read your name, I heard he said, she said. First, I thought they said Zed, but then I heard he said, she said. So I was wondering if you're having a relationship issue. And then the cards kind of go along with that because I got the devil card, which is like pessimism or kind of like that addictive kind of energy, maybe some kind of relationship thing. And then I also got the moon card where you're probably fighting with your spiritual side and your cardinal side, and that you're kind of having a conflict. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I trust? Did he do it? Did she not do it? So it's kind of like a he said, she said, but you're having the conflict more internally than you are with them because that's that moon card that I got. And I drew the cards because I wanted to make sure I was going that way because y'all know how much I love a love reading. And then I got the Four of Wands, which is reunions and love and just kind of that 1111 card, that kind of, this is what Bonnie calls the marriage card. So I feel like you're conflicting back and forth, but you really want to be with this person. And I feel like it is a good thing for you to be with this person. Um, what are you planning? Because they show me something planning. Are you trying to catch this person and you're trying to plan a plot or something to catch this person? Because I get the planning, but then I also get, oh, you're single. Because I get a conflict with, between a group, like it's maybe a guy and two ladies, but I get a conflict where there's a he said, she said. You were dealing with a Scorpio, okay? Um, are you single because y'all just broke up recently? Because I feel like y'all are gonna get back because Four of Wands is like reunions and reconciliation and celebrations with family and friends and stuff. But it's mostly reunions. So I'm wondering if you two are gonna get back together. Has it been a long time since you two broke up? Because I just feel like there's a lot of he said, she said going back and forth, or a lot of kind of conflict, and you really just need to, for one, they're showing me kind of push everybody else out of your relationship and then just kind of talk to each other. But I feel like you two may get back together is how I'm seeing it with this four. And with this right here, you fighting your own self. It's like an inner battle between what should you decide? Was I right? Was he right? Was it true? Was it not true? It just seems like it was a big misunderstanding. Yeah, recently. I feel like y'all might reconcile. Is this something that you would be open to reconciling with this person? I do get that he loves you because I do hear that. And then I get the little heart eye. So I feel like he really does love you and he really does want to be with you. Um, um, was there some kind of accusation of cheating or flirting or something? Because it feels like there was another female in it, but I don't get that the situation is as dire, as bad as you think. Like, I think that he really does like you, is how I get it. I hate doing love readings. Just, but this feels good because I got this 1111 card. You have to be playing a lot with it. Okay, so I want to say it's harmless, but you know him better than I do, and it just felt like he said, she said, back and forth. and you just kind of were like, you know what, this isn't worth my time, and you were feeling like I'm gonna choose me in this situation, but I feel like he'll come back, or in some kind of way you'll reconcile and just have that serious conversation and let him know how you feel about his flirting or about his behaviors with other females, and then just see if that works. But I do feel like you two are going to have some kind of time where you either get back together for a short time or talk to each other or something. But I do feel like there is going to be some communication coming in for you too. So that's what I got for Miss Beautiful Eric.
What is your sign, by the way? Can you tell me what your sign is? It's interesting, Angie. You mentioned that about the love relationship and the
She's a
situation.
Scorpio. I thought I saw that. She says I no, she was dealing with the Scorpio, so I don't know what she is then.
Mhm.
But what were you saying, Don?
No, I was going to say that I was Bonnie had prepared the horoscope, the astrology readings, right, for the week, and since I delivered them today, and I was reading them off, this week is really fraught with a lot of and
She's
hanging
a
over.
Cancer. Oh, two water signs.
Yeah, yeah, and Cancer. The good thing is, in Cancer, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you need to watch. You need to watch. Go to my Sonoran Mystic Tarot channel on YouTube and watch the Cancer. Click on the Cancer button for tomorrow, because then Cancer comes up tomorrow. I don't think it's on right now, but anyway, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week, it's fraught with energy around relationships and communications and reconnecting. And in this case, that might be what we have here in the situation. And part of that came from that retrograde that was just before this, that sent a lot of things haywire, and communication was not good because of that. So know that. Don't be surprised this week if you're going to have a good conversation with someone about relationships. Look for Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday to be a best day for that, because the communication energies are amazing. That we had two kites, and both kites were going in different directions, and now they're dissolving, and so it left only squares, and that's something that's super important. Anyway, and
Oh my
that's
gosh, Don, you're getting so good at it. Look at you using all the terminology and everything. All right, Don, get us
yeah.
together.
Well, that'd be that for her. That's a good thing though, because she this could work to her advantage. So have faith and patience, and you may be very happy that you did. Okay, so just wanted to bring that out.
Oh my gosh. Kayla says they're having fires in Canada. Definitely will pray for you. Everybody in the chat, if you could send some prayers to Canada for the fires. She says pray for rain. Yeah, that too. Let me tell you something. Florida had more than their share of rain while we were there. Let's just say that. They could have just sent y'all a nice little storm cloud.
Shoot, the canyon would love that, because the canyon's fire now is up to over 110,000 acres burnt, and it is not in control. It used to be 26% in control. Now it's out of control. They can't control it.
So is the fire in the Grand Canyon? Because I thought someone told me the Grand Canyon was on fire.
Yeah, it's the
So
north
that is
rim.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it took out that old hotel. It took out some other buildings, and it is still burning. And it has gotten so big that now it's creating its own weather pattern. It's actually because of the heat, it's creating its own weather pattern. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's also, that's scary because of the lightning that'll be created because of that weather pattern, because of the heat, and it could wind up striking and creating another fire because of the weather pattern with the lightning, because it's a super lightning energy. It's crazy. So it's kind of, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. The one good thing is that part of the country, that part of the state, there's not a whole lot up there, thank goodness, but it will.
Yes, Bonnie, you heard it. Listen, Bonnie. I don't know what you're doing. You done put some magic in Don. He know astrology, the terms and all.
Mhm. Bonnie's teaching me well. I'm listening. I can't help but listen as she reads, and then I pick it up.
Kayla says her house smells like smoke outside in the air. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were talking about um, someplace else, that the airport, they were getting ready to shut one of the airports down because the clouds, the dust from the smoke is so bad from the thing, and they don't want to something about the particles in the cloud from the dust that's kicked up by the fire. Those particles can get into the airplane and screw up the engines. You know.
You know, KK, I did hear Don say something about kites, but I had no clue what he was talking about. But then he said there was only squares left, and I said, "Wait a minute, Don using real astrology terminology. I don't even know what a kite is."
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, did you have anything else for Miss? Who did we read? Erica. Is that who we just read?
I don't even know. I don't
I
even.
think
Somebody would love reading. That's all I know.
so. Quinn, I have a quick question. I keep hearing the song "All I Do Is Win, 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 No Matter What." Got money on my the "All I Do Is Win" song. Are you in some kind of competition, or was there some kind of contest that you won at work? Like, did you just win a prize? Because I feel like you're celebrating and you have like your prize in your hand and you're showing it off and they're taking pictures of you at work. So did you just win something at work, Quinn? And if not, then I feel like you are about to win something at work. Um, why do I see you in like a white coat? Like, are you going to continue your education and become and do something in nursing? I see you in a white coat or some kind of jacket. Are you going into nursing or are you upping your like your like are you getting some kind of degree or are you in some kind of program? Because I see you um you didn't win something at work and you're not in a program because I feel like you're going to continue your education or you're going to get some kind of additional training or something to move you up in the medical field or in your job career. And then I also see you winning something and you're holding it in your hand like there was some contest or there was some pool or something, but you're going to win because you're holding whatever it is that you won, like maybe tickets or money or whatever it is, you're holding it and they're taking your picture and you're posing. So I do feel like you're about to win a prize or something from work, some kind of bonus or something maybe. And then I also see you expanding your skills because I see you in a white coat, or that could just be you at a doctor's office and you being promoted. Oh, okay, you're getting your doctorate in healthcare administration. Okay, perfect. Because I see you getting dang Quinn, like Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. I
Oh,
like it.
nice.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, but I see you make getting that accomplishment. They're saying don't worry about it. Just concentrate. Concentrate on what you're supposed to concentrate in and don't let all the outside stuff kind of distract you. And when they say outside stuff, I feel like there is a man. So is there a man? But I don't feel like it's you know who. I don't feel like it's the repeat. I feel like it's a new person that is in your ear, kind of catching you and whispering sweet nothings in your ear. So is there a new person in your life, Miss Quinn? Hey Bonnie, the other Bonnie Lafferty Martin. That's my mentor. That's what your Oh, your mentor calls you Dr. Quinn. Okay. So is there a new guy that is also in your ear or in your, kind of in your atmosphere that is pricking at you? Just make sure he doesn't kind of get you off center as to where you're supposed to be. But I keep hearing this is going to be a good year. So like the next 12 months. So like from here forward, I keep hearing it's going to be a good year going forward for you. So I feel like things are going to be up and up for you, continuously going up. Are you trying to get a new car? Because I feel like you're going to get a new vehicle or something very soon. Are you having issues with your tire on your? Do you have a truck or some kind of? I feel like you have a truck right now, and that there's a tire issue or a tire rod issue, something to do with that little tire hub area. And then I feel like you're going to get a new vehicle. Oh, he hasn't made yourself present. Oh, so you're saying the new person hasn't made himself present? I feel like there is a new guy. Yes, wait. Yes, there is. You know what? I asked 500 questions. I don't even know what that yes means.
I totally understand how that one goes.
So what is the yes to? Oh, you're looking to get a new car. Okay, so I feel like you're going to get a new car. But I feel like you're going to have an issue with this car and you're going to have to get a new car. But I still feel like it's going to be smooth sailing. I don't feel like it's going to be a big, huge expense to you. Like I feel like you're going to be fine. And if it's not covered now, your upgrade in salary will your promotion, because that's the word they're telling me to use, will suffice whatever the additional cost is, but you'll be fine. Is your little asking you for a car? Don't tell me she old enough to drive. Wait a minute. Oh, with your tires. Okay, that is right. That's what I see. Something wrong with with the wheels. I feel like you're going to get a new vehicle soon. But it's the little we need to claim. Oh, exactly. You mean with the love? I heard the guy. Yes. But I is the little trying to drive Quinn? Oh wow. Um, but that's all I get for you, Quinn. Promotion, probably win a prize at work, and then a new car and a new love. Gosh, everybody getting it, falling in love.
I say, Angie, you're just the reaper of love this week.
Exactly, Don. Wait a minute. Maybe it's the wedding. It's the wedding juju still on me. Once all that wash off, I'll be fine. That's just
Either
the
that
wedding.
or the illness, because it's like, you got to be able to do this.
Exactly. Like back to back to back. They just it's just
No,
falling off. You doing astrology? Let me go see if hell done froze over out there, Don.
we thought it was merely fires. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. The daughter is going through driver's training. Oh my goodness. The littles are so big. Don, I posted all those pictures of the little kids, and they are not little kids anymore. They just grown and tall and taller than me. That's half the problem. All the children are taller than me. I've been this height since about ninth grade,
That's crazy.
and I ain't never got no taller. But that's all I have for Quinn, Don.
Let's see what I get for Quinn. Um, Quinn, are you having some issue? I'm getting some energy around your back. Are you having some issue with your lower back? Um, are you experiencing like I just get some lower back pain, and it's interesting because I'm being drawn to what looks like a corset or a girdle type thing. It comes a support kind of thing, and I'm being told that it's not as bad as it might. It's not. There's nothing nefarious there. It's just that you may want to get like a supporter to wear to help your back. Because and again, I'm just getting this feeling of a back pain, and it's like it's more like they're telling me it's not so much um, um, it's like back fatigue, I guess, because it's not like pain. It's not like aching like something was out of place or out of joint. It was more like it's just worn out. It's kind of like fatigue again. I'm going with fatigue. I won't use worn out. Fatigue. So if you're experiencing something like that, or if you're starting to experience it, don't worry. It's not as it don't panic about it. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more about fatigue. So go to Albertsons or Safeway or someplace or Walgreens or CVS and ask them for like a back support kind of thing. You can, just like strap it on or wrap it around your waist or whatever. And I think you're going to be fine with that. So but I just want to bring it to your attention. So when you start feeling it, don't panic about it. It really isn't going to be a bad thing. It's like your back needs to strengthen some more and that's what this will do. It'll help you over time. Let's see. Quinn, do you have an older daughter as well? We talked about a young child, but do you have an older daughter? Because I'm getting, do you have one in school? Do you have an older daughter in like college or something, or getting through some kind of program through?
I think it's two sons and a daughter. The daughter is the youngest.
Okay.
So the son, there is an older son in college.
Okay. That one, that energy around the college student is really good right now. There's a very kind of positive energy around this year for him, and I think this year he's really going to wake up to what his purpose is. And it's interesting because I get the feeling like he's been pursuing something that he wasn't sure was something he wanted to do as he got older. but I think this is the year where he's going to find his life purpose, and his life purpose is going to align with his career finally, because he's really going to it's going to crystallize for him. So have faith that this year is actually going to be a very good thing for him. He's coming into his own when it comes to understanding what he really wants to do versus what he felt he was obligated to do in his head, because those were two different things. So embrace that, because again, he's going to do very well at it because he's going to love it. And when you can turn your passion into profit, man, you're set for life, in my opinion. And that's about what I got for Quinn.
Second year degree of communication law. All right now.
Don't be surprised if he changes that. Don't be surprised if that changes, because again, he's going to find something else that really is something that draws him, and so he's going to say. And it's interesting. I get the feeling, to be honest with you, Quinn. I get the feeling like he's going to move into something that is going to like work with a nonprofit or work with justice, and those kind of things, racial justice or something like that. So don't be surprised if, because of what he's learning, that he takes this in the direction of supporting a nonprofit organization and helping folks to improve their lives and also deal with the system in a better way. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. So,
Oh, I like it.
yeah, yeah.
Sounds good.
He's very
Oh my,
community oriented in this, and from the energy I'm picking up, it's like he really becomes community oriented. He wants to change things. He doesn't want to just be employed. He wants to make a statement. He wants to make a change. And I think
and
that
that's good because we need these generations to get into some politics and to get into some change, some
absolutely.
jobs where they can bring change.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness, there's so many people on here I want to read. Um, KK, are you trying to get a Jeep? Is that what you want, a Jeep Cherokee or something like that? Because when I read about your truck, they showed me a horse, but I thought, oh no, she's into horses. And so then I thought, oh, maybe it's a Mustang, but then they kept showing the word Jeep. So are you trying to get a Jeep, and do you want a black Jeep? Because they keep showing me the word Jeep in all black, shiny letters, and then it feels like it's a brand new one. Like I get that new fresh smell of the leather or something like that. You're welcome, Quinn. And call me because I want to know who this new person is. You said he ain't presented himself yet, but I don't know if that's the truth. But KK, is that true that you want a Jeep? Is that what they're showing me, that you want a Jeep or some kind of truck or something? Because I feel like there's a new black Jeep coming for you, and then it's new. They're definitely making me seem like it's gonna be new. And then are you but that wasn't my dad's joke the whole time we were about for a black GMC. Okay. I see a truck, but I kept seeing cheap. Also, are you thinking about like ramping up and doing some kind of sale on the services that you do to make money, to make extra money? Because 2,000 seems to be amount. Is there something about $2,000? Um, oh, that's what the there's my G. Oh, because of your dad. Okay. Um, is there something about $2,000? Like, is that a down payment, or what is the $2,000 that you need? Because that's what they're showing me. But also, they show me you using like an inventive way or a unique way to raise the money. Like, I feel like you're gonna ramp up your services, or you're gonna order a special. Like, somebody will be like, oh, like I see a lot of people online saying, oh, you can get a 3 car special for like $50, and I'll send you the video. So are you thinking about doing something where you would do some kind of a sale on your services to make the money? Because that seems to be like a positive thing that they're showing me. And they're specifically keep showing me $2,000. So I don't know what the $2,000 is. But I feel like if you do whatever it is or use this unique way to raise the money, you'll get it, and it won't even take that long. And you'll be surprised, and you'll also build up confidence in whatever it is that you're selling or whatever service it is that you're offering. It's kind of like for real making lemonade out of the lemons that you were getting. Like, oh, I need a new truck, but in the midst of needing a new truck, I launched this business and I made this much money and blah 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 blah. And next thing you know, you're on TV like the Long Island media. But that's how they're making it seem like there is good things coming for you, and to go ahead and just kind of ramp up or do whatever you're going to think about doing to make the money. I feel like it's going to be a positive thing. And is there something specific that I want to invest in more? Oh, it costs 2,000. Okay, because they show me the $2,000 that you need, and I feel like you're gonna get it, but I feel like you're gonna have to ramp up, like do a special on your services in order to make the money. Because I see the 2,000, so you're gonna be fine in making it, but you're gonna have to use your services at like a special or a discounted rate to make the money, and then you could just rise up from there. But I do feel like you're gonna make the money. Okay. Oh, that's what you've been thinking about it, because that $2,000 wouldn't go away. It was just like 2,000, 2,000. And then, is there something specific that your son wants? Like, is there a specific wardrobe or specific clothes that he wants? Because they show me back to school and they show me his backpack, but I feel like he's like at a stage where you know how guys kind of they start caring about how they look. So I feel like he wants something specific for school, like clothes or backpack or shoes or something. There's something specific that he wants that may be a little bit more pricey than you're normally used to paying, that he is requesting. Is that true? KK, the discounted rate is only just to like make the money that you need to buy the $2,000 item. I feel like it's just a special that you run for a short time, but you also notice that it's a very good like introduction to your services, and it makes you the money that you need really quickly. And you're like, oh, I can offer these specials around like maybe Christmas or Mother's Day or blah blah blah, these holidays, and so it's just ramping you up for something. Again, lemons out of lemonade out of lemons.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I see the back to school shopping, and it may be just that he wants to go back to school shopping, but it felt like he wanted something specific. Like they showed me the backpack, then they showed me the clothes, so I felt like it was something very specific that he wanted, or just maybe like I want to be name brand or whatever the kids are wearing now. But it felt like something specific. I don't feel like it's outrageous. Like, oh, mom, I want that shirt. That remember on the Cosby Show how he wanted that special shirt, that $90 shirt.
Yes, yes, yes. I remember that.
But I feel like everything's gonna be fine. Don't have any worry about it. You seem to be a little bit worried about making the ends meet or how you're gonna progress forward. I do see things picking up for you very well, KK. Just stay positive like you are. I know that's a little bit tough sometimes, but they're saying just stay positive. Things are gonna pick up. You're going to be fine. You're in flux. You're not in failure. That's exactly how they said it to me. You're in flux, meaning you're kind of changing over to something else. You're not in failure. So you're going to be fine. Is how they're making it seem to you. All right. So that's what I got from Miss KK.
Okay, let me see what else I can get if I pick up something. Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Raina has a 20-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Good night, Miss Bonnie. Have a good one. KK,
It's a
I'm
rest,
really
Miss Bonnie.
absolutely KK. I'm not really picking up any specific energy for you. Let me shuffle the cards and see if maybe that'll help to give me something to get at least hook on something. But I'm really not picking up anything, which is actually can be a good thing because sometimes it's good not to pick up something. you know. Um, No, it's an eight of cups. So it's like just continue moving forward. It's just this is just a continuation of moving forward. Whatever you're doing, continue to do it and continue to grow and know that this is a growth process. So again, it kind of goes with what Angie was saying. You kind of have to do little things to help learn how to make a little extra shots here and there. But when you do, it's just the process. So learn how to continue moving forward and learning how to bring different things into your practice and to help grow your business. And that's the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups just says keep proceeding, keep doing it, and you'll figure it out as you go along. And you'll be okay.
I also feel like she's questioning her services, like, like she's really, kind of sunshine and love and peace and harmony is what she wants to give, but she feels like that's not winning. Like, I want to offer this, and I know your frustration because you're like, listen, I'm damn near giving these services away and don't nobody want them. And you want to help people, but you're just not being routed to the right community or to the right people for your services. And I feel a little bit of frustration there, but they're saying don't give up. Like the quote that I'm kind of hearing is don't be, upset about doing good, just kind of stay focused, stay in your lane is exactly what they're saying. Stay in your lane. Don't try to cross over. Stay exactly where you are. What you're doing is good, and eventually everything else will shake off, and the authentic, people will still be there. Is how I got it for you.
And it's interesting too, because what Angie's just saying in life, I can tell you, it's amazing how you can chug away for so long and chug and chug and chug and get nowhere. And you're thinking, Lord, and then all of a sudden, one specific person hires you for a reading and you do a great reading as you would for anybody. It's not good. So it's not about that specific person. It's just that that specific person seems to have energy and communication skills and connections. And all of a sudden they start telling people and you get flooded with business. And you're like, wow, I've been working all the time and nothing. And now this, not that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. But I'm saying is, because so it is frustrating sometimes because you're thinking, come on, really? I'm glad I'm having it, but man, I can't believe it took all this just to get this one person. And so sometimes it's just timing. It's just pure timing, you know. So just keep that in mind.
And then there was somebody else. Oh my goodness, I like that because that's exactly how they showed it to me. Was like they showed me all these lanes intersecting, and they wanted you to just stay in yours and keep going and not cross over because be purely who you are. Everything else will shake off.
I like that.
Kayla, were you done with KK
Oh yes,
done?
absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
Kayla O'Brien, are you what I get a okay, and I want to make sure you're the right person. I feel like you were the one, you have a boyfriend, but maybe there was a coworker or something who liked you. Cause I kind of get a triangle. Not that you're making it, but I feel like somebody else likes you and you're aware of it or something like that, Miss Kayla. But I also get a little sadness. Is there a relation? Oh my goodness, all these love readings, my head hurt. Is there some kind of sadness? Like, was there a breakup or is there some kind of relationship issue, Miss Kayla? Because I get kind of a love sick. They're showing me like the Three of Swords. Oh, Bonnie says that her sisters were in Scottsdale last week. Y'all didn't even tell us y'all was here. Bonnie Martin and
Oh yeah,
yeah, she said that her sisters were here in Scottsdale.
y'all should have said something, or did you say
And
something? I
your
don't.
name came up a lot. Wish we had more time and we could have connected to since you were so close.
Yeah, yeah. I live here in Scottsdale. You could have come over, and Lord have mercy, Ed would have popped a few bottles of wine, to say the least. And
Listen, let me tell you, don't let Ed pour all your glasses full because you will get glasses full.
he does. Oh, does do that. Yes.
Oh, it's a surprise party for their dad. Okay.
Oh, nice,
Kayla,
nice.
are you still here, hon? Because you said you wanted to read and I got your energy, but I got like a little lovesick energy from you. So I just want to make sure that I'm right for you.
Next time you're in town, definitely let us know.
Okay, I don't know where Kayla went.
Maybe you scared her off. It's like,
Maybe.
oh,
Yes, Kelly, that was his name, Theo. I'm like, what was his name? Theo Shirt. Yes. Okay, you're here. So are you having a relationship issue? Like, is there a little tiff going on in a relationship? Because I felt like you were the one who were in a committed relationship or you have a boyfriend, but there was also somebody else who liked you, but you didn't really like them or something like that. Somebody who was pursuing you, but you weren't really interested in them or something like that. I feel like there were two guys because I was like, wait a minute, you got two men pursuing you? Hold on. But I do feel like there is some kind of situation with romance, like there is a little heartache in there because I get the Three of Swords, and I feel like you're a little like I get a pain, like you're a little bit sad about something that's going on. Yes, I don't know what the yes is because I asked 50 questions. Um, Okay, so I'm assuming that's a yes to the relationship issue, and there's a little tiff going on there. Did you two completely break up? Is that what the problem is? Because I feel like this time, if you broke up, you feel like it's permanent or this is the end. Like this is it. This just feels final to me. Is how it feels, and that's why it's so devastating. Like I feel like you guys have had arguments before, but this feels a little bit final to you, and that's why it's hurting you so bad. And is there a little like is there a little under 5-year-old kid? I feel like there's a little boy, maybe a little girl, but I feel like there's a little that is involved in this situation also. Is that true? And if so, say yes, child or no child. But I feel like there's a little baby involved. Yes, it's over. Okay, I felt like it was over. Um, is there another person? So is there that third person, that other guy that is there in the background lurking like, now's my chance. So is there another person in the because I feel like there's another a little girl, Cassie, the little girl, okay. Um and that's your concern on how you're going to take care of the baby by yourself. Did you two live together? Because I feel like they're taking your income and they're splitting it in half, or they're taking something that's splitting in half, like half of your income went away, and you're a little bit worried on how you're going to make things work out. And are you considering getting another job? I feel like you're considering getting another job or adding something to make your income rise. I feel like you're trying to do something, but I also don't feel like you're doing the job that you want to do. Like, I don't feel like you're doing what your passion. Like, maybe you're an accountant and you want to be an artist or something. Like, I don't feel like what you're doing aligns with what you really, really want to do. Oh, your child's dad died. Oh, you have an interview in the morning. Okay. So is the new job more aligned with what you want to do? Because that feels hopeful. Like the money felt hopeful. You said the child's dad died. But there is a little girl in the situation, right? But it's just your child. And then this was just, wait a minute. No, it's not the job I want. No. Okay. So I do feel like a better job is coming and you should pursue the things that you want to do, not just what will make ends meet, unless that's what it has to be. Like a lot of times we have to do what we have to do until we can do what we want to do. But I feel like whatever you are going into will be something more aligned with what you like to do, or just at least a better job than what you have now. It'll be more money. And then I also feel like there's another guy like waiting in the shadow, like he's been waiting on his opportunity and he's gonna ease in. Like he's not gonna come in like a predator and just be like, "Hey, I heard you just broke up. You need a shoulder to lean on." Not like that. He's going to slowly make his move or kind of ascend into your life. So I don't feel like you'll be alone for a very long time. But take the time to heal yourself. And like they're saying, um, will you get this job tomorrow? I gotta know. I don't think you'll get that job, but I think that's because there's something better. I think after you go to the interview, you may not even be like, I don't think this is what I want. You know how you've ever been hyped up for a job and like, oh, I just want to get this interview. And then you get there, you're like, oh, absolutely not. I do not want to do that because you get there and they're like, oh, can you work 11 to 7 or, oh, we need you to work every Saturday and Sunday. So there's going to be something that kind of turns you off about the job. But I'm also hearing your guide say, look for jobs that you like, pursue what you want. Like if you only want to work 8 to 5 because that's what time your baby's in school or daycare, then or when you have childcare, then specifically say I want a job that I can work, days. maybe this many days a week, maybe remote, maybe this far. Like you got to be specific in what it is you want and put that out there. And so when you're searching for jobs, that is what you're looking for. I'm looking for this, this, and this. A lot of times we say we want a better job, and then we just get another job that pays maybe 50 cents more, $1 more, but what we really needed was $20,000 more. So be specific in how much more that you want, not just that I want to pay more. Because again, 25 cent raise is 25 cents more than you were working, but not what you had in mind. And so but don't feel bad about tomorrow's interview. Go on the interview because you never know. I have gotten jobs where I went to interview for one job and then they thought, oh, well, we have this other position that we think you're better for. So don't not go. Go do your best. I'm saying that I don't feel like you're gonna get it, but don't take my word as the last word because anything could happen. And if you really want the job, it is possible that you could get it and you can love it. So don't take my overall determination as what it's going to be. But I just got the energy of a no, but because there was something better, not because you're not qualified for it. I just feel like you'll end up getting there and just decide that you don't like it. No, I'm not getting any deceased energy or any kind of mediumship energy. I just get that there's somebody waiting in the shadow. Unless this is him waiting in the shadow, there seems to be a man waiting in the shadow to help you out or to step up. But I felt like he was a live person that was going to come into your life to kind of be in a relationship with you. That's how I got it. I didn't get that it was a deceased energy, and I still don't feel like it's a deceased energy. It feels like another just a new relationship. Again, the job is coming. And then, is your daughter's birthday coming up? Cause I get a little cake. So is her birthday coming up? Is that something significant? Is that why you're trying to get a message from the dad thinking that he will come through because her birthday's coming up? Is that what's coming up? But all in all, your reading seems positive and the broken heart, will pass and a new love will be on its way. And that's what I got for Miss Kayla. Oh, her birth. Oh, it was on the 8th. Okay, so I got no, my daughter's birthday is on the 9th. Okay, so I'm like, wait. Okay, so I got the birthday, and you were thinking maybe he would come through because it was a birthday to tell you a message about her for her birthday. I don't get any message from her. Do you get anything from him?
Oh, no, not in reference to that.
No. But that's all I got for Miss Kayla.
Let me look at the cards because Kayla, the one thing I was picking up for you, and I don't know where it lies. I'll put it that way. Is I feel like a lot of confusion around you right now. Are you hearing from a lot of different people giving you advice, and you're just kind of like overwhelmed by hearing so much? Because I feel I just feel like an overwhelmed feeling, or is it because so much was left on your plate that you have to deal with? Help me out with that. Help me to understand what might be at play there, because I'm trying to figure out what's the root cause of that, and then maybe how we can move on from that and get to something. But I just feel this feeling of, I don't want to use the word panic, but I do feel like sometimes you have these anxiety attacks, maybe, or like just overwhelmed sometimes with the feelings. Oh, you say, yeah, you are. Okay, yeah. What I would suggest for you to do is to look at something that will help you take your mind to a different place. I'm not saying forget. I'm not talking to you about not acknowledging what you're feeling, those kind of things. What I'm suggesting is find something that maybe you can use when your mind is like that. That'll distract you to the point where you don't have to think because your mind is elsewhere. So I don't know if you've ever done Sudoku puzzles. They can really challenge you because it really does make you look at all different options and things. maybe do some when you have that, do some Sudoku. Because what it does is it forces you really have to focus and think about how to make this puzzle work. It's even more than crossword. I mean, it's amazing how it will do. They use Sudoku puzzles even for elderly to help their brains stay active. Believe it or not, because it helps to slow down Alzheimer's. Because of that, because again, it's using those cycles. So, so uh, I would suggest doing that. I would also suggest finding other ways to again distract your brain. Because this anxiety, you've got to get it under control. When it comes to spirits, the one thing to understand about spirits is you don't control spirits' energy, you don't control spirits' timing, and you don't control when they come and when they don't come. That's the frustrating part for us here on Earth. If we want to believe that, I mean, if you want to believe that we can, because you really can't. It's kind of like when they were here on Earth, you couldn't control them. You think if you can't control them here on Earth when they're right there, do you think you can control them on the other side? Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Sometimes, and there's other things that are at play. Sometimes the spirits are a younger spirit that have maybe only come back once or twice, and they don't have the experience yet to come through. They're not strong enough yet for that, or they don't have that experience. They will eventually get there. Others have been here many times, and so when they go back, they're instantly come back. And we've had experiences not so long ago. I had somebody who died 2 days before, and they came back. This was about last week or something in a mediumship recently, and they came right back. And I'm like, and they said they just died 3 days ago, and I'm like, well, yeah, but they were old spirit. They knew the trick. They'd been there. So, but the thing is that I understand that people watch Hollywood, they watch Tyler Henry, they watch the Long Island Medium, and those are entertaining, and they actually are good at what they do. I'm not taking anything away from them, but no one, from what I've seen, and I've talked to, I just came back from a week of classes with international mediums who are the best of their business, and the one common thread is you cannot guarantee that you're going to get somebody to come in. You can't tell somebody, hey, if you come in, I'm going to bring your mother in. They cannot have that. If somebody says that, think about how much your mother you can control her in this world. Again, I come back to this world. If you can't control her in this world, you can in that world. If she wants to come through, she will. If she doesn't, she won't. And for whatever reason, she may be doing something else. She may be helping somebody else. She may be doing something else. So when they come through, they'll come through. You don't need Angie and me to help you with that, by the way. If you go to my YouTube channel, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and if you're on Sonoran Mystic Tarot on my YouTube channel, type in meditation to meet loved ones. I have a meditation that's specifically written to help you meet your loved ones. And I will tell you this much. We have had great experiences with it. And I actually gave that live meditation to a group. And I think Angie was even in that group that night. And one of the ladies who is a medium, she said, I've been doing this for 25, 30 years. And I've never had my father come in, and I've always wanted to have it. I've had everybody else come in, and I've brought them in for other people. And when we came out of the mediumship, she was in tears, and she told us he came through. She finally had a chance to meet with her father. So you may want to check that out again, because you don't need, if you don't have the ability to connect, you will need a medium, but you don't need to depend on a medium. You have born in you the skill set to do it. You just have to take the time to do the meditations and give yourself, surrender your anxiety. With your anxiety this so high, no wonder nobody comes through, because they can't break through the noise. You have to bring your anxiety down and raise your vibrations. When you raise your vibrations, their vibrations are high too, and you can connect, okay? So keep that in mind, all right?
It's not that because she says she's begging for something to come through, and they may just not be ready to come through. Like, there's all different reasons why they come through, why they do or don't come through. So don't beat yourself up about it. Again, I've talked about one of the ways, like, I missed my cousin. He was like a brother to me so much that every day I just wrote in my journal to him. Instead of writing Dear Diary or however you would start your diary, I just said Dear, and I wrote his name over and over. I would every day I would just go through, today was a great day, or today wasn't a day, or however I felt. I wrote it as if I was writing to him and having a conversation with him. And eventually, through mediumship, he came through. So sometimes you have to let them know that you're ready to have that experience with them, and then allow them to come through. You can't force them to come through. Again, they're not going to come through until they want to. I remember one time I was talking with one of my relatives on the other side, and I asked, I said, well, why hasn't my granny come through? And she said she's busy. She doesn't have time to talk to you right now. And so she didn't come through until she was ready to come through. They'll come when they're supposed to, or when you're in need of them, or when you're ready to acknowledge them. A lot of times we think that we're ready and we're not. And so just again, maybe write to that person and let that person know that you're ready for them to come through and talk to you.
Absolutely. You know, but again, remember they're not on your time. They're on
Right.
their and
And you
also
can write a letter to your son's father and tell him, I want to talk to you. I miss you. Blah, blah, blah. You can write all those things in that letter because, again, energy is never created or destroyed. It just changes form. So his energy is still there. You just maybe have to connect to it in a different way. And maybe what he has to say to you doesn't need to come through us, and he just needs to talk to you. Sometimes they don't want to go through another person, and you may not just be open enough to receive his messages.
yeah. And then also remember they don't run on our same time schedule either. They may have they don't understand time like we do anymore. They don't have that currency of time the way that we do. And so that also can play with our minds, you know? So there are many different things at play that sometimes you just have to surrender and say, okay, I don't have the reasons, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I'm just going to let it happen, and it will happen. But if you're too desperate, you're trying too much, sometimes you can put yourself in a situation where you have so much anxiety that when they come in, you can't even tell because you're so racked out.
Kayla, you have to go to YouTube to find the video that he's talking about. She's asking for the link to your meditation.
Oh, I'll put it in the thing.
Again, just like Coco, you're saying you're wanting to reach out to them. Just write to them in your, in your own way, or call to them. Well, you can sometimes call people in and let them know that you're ready to talk to them, and it could be that they have been trying to reach out to you and you haven't. Like my friend, her mom died when she was 17, and her mom didn't come through mediumship until she was in her 30s, and her mom said you were so angry that I didn't come through. I didn't come to you because you were so angry about my death. She was so angry, passed, and she ended up with cancer, and she never smoked. She had lung cancer. She never smoked. Like, she was angry about all these things. And so her mom says, I just never came through until she was in her 30s. And so sometimes there's a reason why our loved ones don't come through.
I put the QR code, which is here, but I also put it in the writing in the links, so you can click on the blue link and you can see it. So you can, if you can't do the QR code, which is on the screen, you can also go to in the text. You'll see it. It should the HTT or
He put it in the comments, Kayla. So you should be able to click the link in the comments.
yeah, there in the comments itself. You should see a blue hyperlink on the very end. It says HTTPS colon blah 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 blah. Okay.
Okay. So
And
I
then let
hope
us
that
know.
helps, Miss
Keep us
Kayla.
abreast of that, Kayla. And remember, one thing: bring down the anxiety, because again, with your anxiety being high, that blocks out the sensitivity that you need to be able to pick up some things. And so, unfortunately, sometimes we unintentionally block because of this, because of that anxiety. Okay, so let it go, let it go. Miss Angie, who is next?
Coco Mo, um, your sister that passed, were you two close in age? And did people sometimes think that you were like twins or something? Like, there's something about the closeness of your age, or the amount that you two look alike. There's something about it that people always connected you to in some way. Is that true, Coco? And who's the person in your life that used to say darling all the time, Coco? Like, I hear somebody saying no, darling, or yes, darling. Like, you know how somebody would say, hey, yes, hun, or no, hun. Like, I feel like they're saying darling, no. Like, I feel like they're really dragging that out, or they're saying it like that's their thing to say, oh no, darling, I would not do that. Is there somebody in your life who used to say darling or something like that? And again, is there something about the connection between you and your sister's age or likeness? Like a lot of times people will see me and my sister, and they'll either they can immediately tell that we're sisters, or like, do they think that you guys are twins or something like that? There's something about you and your sister that they're showing me, Coco. And they keep showing me like a brown skinned girl, like a darker brown skinned girl with long hair. And did you two used to double dutch? Why is she showing me double dutch? So this may be your sister, Coco. Um, did you guys used to double dutch or do something like that? No, never heard that you look like. Okay, so was she a darker brown than you? And did she wear her hair like long, like just kind of straight down and long? Oh wow, Brittany.
I'd forgotten about that, Brittany. Until you mentioned it, I'm like, I remember that now, but I'd forgotten that it was only 2 days. Yeah. Wow.
Good night, Miss Kelly. It's 1:47.
Hey, Miss Kelly, nice to see you in, by the way. I didn't even see that. Sorry. Hey, Ray, nice to see you in, by the way, too. Nice to see you in. It's been a while. I heard you've been going through some medical issues. I hope things are looking better for you, my friend.
There's something about you too, Coco, about you and your sister. Okay, so she did have a darker complexion and she had kind of long dark hair is how they're showing it to me. And what is with the darling? Did somebody in your family call somebody darling or something like that? Like they had a word that they say all the time. Like hun or babe or darling. But I feel like her word was darling. And did you guys used to double dutch or play like there's something about outside playing, so either she watched you two outside playing, you don't remember, or maybe she watched you outside playing, because she's specifically showing me jump rope and children playing in the yard. So is she that much older than you that she would have been watching you play as a little kid and not participating together with you? And chocolate chip muffins. What's with the chocolate chip muffins or chocolate chip cupcakes or something about chocolate chip cake? Oh wow. I hope that you're doing better now, Ray.
My goodness.
Oh, minor.
Is there
I
any
forgot the questions I asked Coco, Lord. I think I asked her
some at double dutch? You were saying something about anyone that we're doing the double dutch with?
something about playing outside, and then there was another question I asked about, oh shoot, I don't remember. The nickname, like did she have a name that she called everybody? That's what I wanted to know. Did she call everybody a specific name? Because I keep hearing the word darling. She was old enough to watch our play. Coco, you was typing way too slow because I asked 12,000 questions.
And Ray, yes, we'll give you a reading before the night's over. I promise. Stick around. Yeah.
Did she wear red fingernails? Like, did she wear red polish on her nails and then like a bright color lipstick? Oh, chocolate chip muffins. That's what it was. Thank you, Bonnie. Listen, y'all be on it in the chat. I love y'all. Something about chocolate chip muffins or chocolate chip cookies. Did you guys eat that? Is that something? Why is she showing me the chocolate chip muffins or cookies? Darling doesn't resonate. Then maybe this isn't your sister's energy, because this is a darker skinned lady. She's showing me red polished fingernails. She's showing me a longer dark hair. And I keep hearing the word darling or something like, or is there somebody named Darlene? Is there somebody named Darlene?
Oh, could be.
But I feel like it was Darlene. And then it was the chocolate chip muffins that she was showing me. So maybe that's not her energy. Okay, I don't know. Who else we got down?
Let's do Ray while he was here and I was asking. Ray, do you have a specific question, or you just want a general based on something, or what's up?
Oh, it just says, "Can I have a reading, please?" He didn't say. I feel like he wants to know about his children. Ray, are you waiting on some money to come in, like a settlement or something? I got waiting on your harvest to come in, but I don't feel like this is money that you're working for. I feel like you're waiting on a settlement or some kind of money to come in. Is that true, Ray? That you're waiting on money to come in, or um some kind of lawsuit or something, so, or inheritance. I feel like some pot of money is coming to you about your health. I'm not gonna do your health. So I feel like you're waiting on some money to come in for somewhere, like maybe some back pay or something. I just feel like a lump sum of money you're waiting for it to come in. And I'm seeing December, like maybe by December you'll get it. What it is that you're waiting on. There's just a couple more loose ends or like a little bit more paperwork or something that they're showing me. So I feel like you're waiting on some money. Oh, okay. Oh, then it could be your mom. Yes, you are waiting on the money. So I feel like the money's going to come around December. They keep showing me December 15th. Don't quote me on that date, but I feel like it's going to be either on or before that time, but around December, I feel like you're going to get the money. It feels like it's positive because they're showing me this, and you've been waiting a pretty, you've been waiting a while, and I feel like you're getting a little bit restless. Oh, wait. I just got it. Oh, you're just waiting on one more check. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the money's coming in. I feel like it. Oh, I don't know. See, I keep hearing the word darling too. Harley. I don't. Okay. But Ray, that's all I'm getting is that the settlement's gonna come in. You're gonna be fine. And then, is there something wrong with your back or your spine? Because why are they showing me like little, like, do you have what are they called, like bolt pins or rods or something in your back? Because they're showing me your spine, and there seems to be something going on with your spine. Is that true? I feel like there's something going on with your back. Or did you have to have back surgery? There's something about your back they're showing me. Exactly. That is, well, I get that you had a stroke. I got that. But they're showing me specifically your spine. So was there damage to your spine, or is there something going on with your spine? Because that's what they're showing me is your spine down your back. Left leg and arm is weak. Okay. Because they're showing me something with your spine, not with any of those things. So I don't know if that's what the connection is, but they're showing me something with your spine, and they're showing me like the in between. So I was wondering if you ever had surgery on your spine, and if you had, like, sometimes they'll have to, like when the disc or something is messed up, they'll have to put rods or things in there to keep your disc
Oh,
lined up right.
when
Or
they fuse it or whatever they call it.
yeah. So I,
Mm.
I was wondering if that was happening, or if you're having any kind of pain like that. I don't know if that's coming up, but maybe if you're having back pain, that's what they're showing me is something along with your spine. But again, the money's coming. And then they're just showing me the back issue. And that's all I got for Ray.
Ray, who's the strong-willed woman? A bit of abrasive and loud-talking woman on this side, not on the other side. On this side, is it a sister? Is it a daughter? A cousin? A friend? What's the story? There's something about there's this. I'm getting the energy that there's this woman again, a loud, a bit abrasive woman, very, very. You know when she's in a room. That's kind of the energy. You know when she's in a room. And are you and her like? Did you have like a dispute at some point and then have gotten connected again? Is there something going on in that way, or was it the health crisis that maybe made her reconnect with you? A daughter, okay. And was it did you guys kind of reconnect because when the health crisis happened? Because I'm getting this feeling of reconnecting and of water under the bridge is kind of what I'm picking up. Water under the bridge. It's kind of let it go, let things just kind of whatever happened, but now it's time to move on kind of deal, that kind of energy. I'm picking up something from or for her, and that's what I'm kind of curious about. What's the story here? Let's see. Yeah, I don't.
It's hard to respond to that.
I know. It's like that. Yeah. You're okay. Okay, good. No, I was picking up some energy there. I was picking up some energy where. Then if unfortunately, Ray, gosh, I don't mean to tell you something else that just kind of adds to you. Then if you're okay now, then unfortunately, then it's giving me the opposite. There's a drama coming. A drama. Yeah, mama's drama, and she's going to bring some drama because again, I felt like it was resolving the drama, but apparently, if you already have no drama, if there's not drama now, then unfortunately, a drama's coming. So kind of be prepared for that. But you know what? Don't own it. Don't own this one. This is not your drama. This is her drama. Let her do her drama. And it's interesting. As soon as I said that, the spiritual, like, she's done this before. You know what I'm talking about because you've experienced it. This is not unusual for her, apparently. So apparently she goes through these spurts where she does her drama and she just has to get all into it. And this time, let her do it. Let her, but say, you know what? You go do you, because I can't really process that right now. I got my own health to worry about. The point is, Ray, take care of your own health, your psychological and physical health combined, and don't let that stuff really take away from you. This is not a good time for that. So know that it's coming, and when it does, make sure that you say, you know what? Let's do a timeout, and you kind of go ahead and do your drama thing, and then I'm not going to have a problem with that. You do it, but do it over there, so where I don't have to have any of the energy, you know. Exactly. You don't need anything on your health. Not at this point. Everything has to be. Oh, you want something on your health. You want a reading on your health. I see what you're saying. Okay. No, actually, it's interesting. I got an 8. I got an 8 of Wands in reference to health, and so I think it's going to be a while, to say the least, and that's going to take some work. You're going to have to continue to work on building up the strength in your extremities. It's not overnight, and you have to do the work. You got to do the physical therapy to get that back in place. But I don't really feel like there's anything major that's shifting right now in a negative way for you to concern about, except for, again, keeping your stress levels in check and making sure you're not allowing stressors to come in your life and do the things they used to do. This is just not healthy for you in that regard. So that's what I'm picking up. I don't see anything major that you should worry about. At least I'm not picking up anything. You picking up anything else, Angie, in reference to that?
Nope, they were very specific for me that the money's coming and something about his back.
Yeah, I wonder if the back is because of the lack of strength on the one side. The other side's carrying so much. The back's kind of taking all that pressure, and it could, so I wonder if it's maybe part of that same connection, that the back is out of alignment, will be out of alignment if it, because of having to carry the load more or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be it. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, continue to work and build up your strength on the other side, so where that's not going to be a problem, Ray, hopefully, and the back won't be affected, hopefully. Who next, Miss Angie? Again,
Um,
yeah, Ray.
I'm gonna go. The lady for Coco, the lady with the long hair and the red nails. She's saying that you were stubborn. Like she knows she was. So it's probably the mother figure and not the sister, because she's watching you play in the yard, and I could see her like from the door, or she could see you outside playing. And she's saying that you were stubborn. It's something about school. Like, did you not like school, or did you used to get in trouble in school? Because she keeps showing me something about school, and then she's showing me that you are a little bit of a stubborn child, but not necessarily in a bad way, just in strong will. Maybe strong willed is what I should say. Stubborn, strong will. But you were very strong willed. Like if you didn't want it, you weren't gonna have it. Like if I don't eat spinach, I'm just not gonna eat spinach, and you can put it here till the cows come home. I'm still just not gonna eat the spinach. Like you just know. And so she's showing me that you're a little bit stubborn. And she's showing me something specific about your hair, like maybe your hair was put in pigtails and you didn't like having them in ponytails, Miss Wilma. Okay. And then did you not like wearing your hair in ponytails? Like you wanted to be a little bit more grown up, or you wanted your hair in a little bit more of a grown up style than it was, and like maybe you didn't like ponytail. It's something about your hair that you look like. She is telling me that she's proud of you. That is the first thing I'm hearing, that she's proud of you. And then what's with yellow? Is yellow your favorite color? Is there a yellow dress? Something about a yellow dress. Did you or she wear the yellow dress? Because there's somebody with a yellow dress. And then do you have a daughter? Because she says she sees your daughter. Like maybe she was passed on before you had your kid. So she's seeing your daughter. Do you have a daughter, or do you want a daughter? My hair was so, and I'm always trying to. You was trying to do your own hair, yeah. Because she's very specific. Like you didn't like. I feel like they tried to put your hair in a little girl style, and you were just not having it. You were very particular about it. And then also she's showing me the yellow dress, and then also, do you have a little girl? Oh, you didn't know how to style out your hair. She's showing me the hair. And then do you have a little girl? Because she's showing me that she sees your little girl. And is your little girl about 10? Oh my gosh, that was like 12 questions in a row.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a daughter? Is she 10? Was she passed before you had your daughter? And the yellow dress.
Hey, but you have a good memory for it. That's good.
Because I'm nosy. I just want to know the answer.
Inquiring minds want to know.
She's very proud of you, definitely. And so maybe you accomplished a lot in school, because she's showing me pride in you in school. So maybe you were very smart in school. So maybe that's why you were a little bit resistant. Oh, you had two ponytails you hated. You have two boys. The oldest is 10. Did you want a little girl? Because she's showing me a little girl. So maybe you wanted a little girl. You said I have two boys. The oldest is 10. So did you want to have a girl first? No, girl. You don't know about the yellow dress. Um, she's showing me a yellow dress. So either she wore the dress or you wore the dress. But somebody has on a yellow dress with flowers in it, or something. Something about a yellow dress, or a brightly colored orangish yellow kind of dress that she's showing me. And then I feel like you wanted a little girl, because she's showing me a little girl. And it would have, and the little girl is around 10, or felt like she was around 10. But was she passed on before you had the kids? Because I feel like she's saying that she's there, or that she's seeing the kids. Like she's very specific in letting you know she's seen the kids or she met the kids? Or did you lose a child that would have been around that age? Oh, you thought your last boy was a girl? She keeps showing me a little girl. I don't know them because she's showing me a little girl and she's specific that it is a little girl. Um, okay. Well, then that's it. She does want you to know she's proud of you. She keeps saying that I'm proud of you. And she wants you to know that she can see the little kids now. Like she can see your children now. Like she wants you to know she's still seeing into your life. Oh, you didn't understand. So yeah, she's showing me that she can see your kids now. Um, And then she makes it seem like she was really proud of you, like in school, or are you proud of them in school? Because it's something about academics in school and being and just the pride of the kids being in school. So maybe is it that your kids that are the really smart ones and are doing very well in school? Because there's a pride about school. She's showing me school, and I feel like there is like accomplishments or accolades doing with school. And did you used to go to church with her? Why is she showing me church? All right, that's all I got done for Miss Coco.
It's Coco still, right? Or did we do Coco earlier and then we came back? Is it?
Yeah, I tried to connect with her sister. I don't think you got a chance to read her. I tried to connect with her
Oh,
sister. And then I got this other lady. She said her oldest son is doing amazing in school. Okay.
Coco, I'm gonna turn to the cards because again, I'm not getting clarity.
Oh. Are you having some kind of issue with your religion or with your beliefs? Because she's showing me church, but I don't see the people. I only see them from like the waist down, so I don't get to see anybody's face. And I haven't understood in what my guys are trying to tell me when they only show me the bottom half and not the top half. I feel like we're standing in pews, or there's people standing in pews, or was there something about her funeral that was a big issue? Huh. I feel like she's trying to communicate it to me, and either I'm not getting it correctly or something. I don't know.
Did she have a purple or lavender coffin, or was the stuff inside the like the silk and whatever inside was it like purple or lavender color? Because I'm picking up that color all of a sudden. And do you recall by chance,
Oh, she said there was
Coco?
issues regarding her passing with her family and things. Okay, because I feel like there's a lot of people standing up around, but it seems like to be like the vantage point is maybe of a kid because they're not showing me the top part of the people. I think I did a reading for
We
you on
lost
your
your
best
mic,
friend
Angie.
Brian K. Weezy. He was the one.
We're back.
Um, K Weezy, I think your friend was the one you guys used to wear the dark shades and you used to listen to Regulators or something like that by Nate Dogg. I remember I thought I remember doing a reading on your best friend for you.
I don't recall what color her casket was, but she gave me a purple jacket years before she passed, and I had it for a long while. Okay, because I was picking up purple, but it wasn't deep purple because I was picking up again like a lavender or purple. Um, Interesting. So that's why I guess that she wanted to just that was just kind of evidential information to show you that again when Angie's picking up, she when because when sometimes when the energies pick up, we can share the same kind of energy, and I think that was just confirmation that she was here because it's something that again you would have had to really experience to know it. But it's not in your forefront, so it's not really in your psychic record. That's more of a mediumship hit. So that was just kind of a confirmational thing, I think.
Well, that's all I got for her.
The overarching message from the woman who passed, if you were to tie it all up in a bun, in a bow, what do you think it would be?
She's proud of her. Definitely, she wanted to. One, that she's proud of her, and two, that she still is viewing her life like she still sees her because she's showing me the little boy or the kids in school and how they're doing well academically.
Yeah, super. So know that when they come through like that again, sometimes they have messages, and thank goodness she did. And you just probably the thing about Coco, probably you needed to hear that because again, sometimes no matter what we want to come in, sometimes what we need to come in is more important. you know, so that's fantastic.
All right.
Miss Andrew, I have the time for one or two more. Who else before we
Who do
bug out?
you? I'm not really drawn to anyone, but if you have someone in mind, um,
If you are still here and would like a reading, speak up now and let us know so we know that you are here and available.
Coco, did one of your kids win the spelling bee? Oh, Bonnie wants one. Okay.
Okay. And then Nikita after that one, maybe?
Okay.
Or Brittany? I don't know.
Whoa.
Whichever one you are drawn to, whoever you're drawn to.
I don't know. Let me see. Brittany wants a general. Bonnie, a love one. Let me see. Do I get any energy for any of them?
So one thing I picked up I think is Bonnie. Is this your energy? I'm picking up a little bit of a tiff with a sibling. Is it a sister? Did you have a little bit of a argument or falling out with a sister? And is this more? It's got to be more recent. I'm not picking up like an old one. This is more recent. And if this isn't you, this might be somebody else. Then, or it could be again Brittany energy too. Because does that resonate with one of the two of you? Because I'm kind of drawn to that area, and both of you are right one after the other. I'm picking up like some sister conflict, and it's more recent. By the way, it's again this is more recent. No, not me. Then it's not Bonnie. Okay. Brittany. Okay. Yeah, it was Brittany then. Okay, because that's what I was drawn to. All right. Yeah. Brittany, don't push it. Don't try to make it end. Don't try to overcome it too quickly. All those things. Don't do that right now. Timing is more important. Yep, that's me in mind. Okay, yeah, that time, divine timing is going to have to work here. Just let things kind of slowly work their way through right now. I think because I think if you try to insert too much or try to resolve something, or she does as well, either one of you, if either one of you pushes too much, it's not gonna go well for the. It's just this is not the time to try to finesse something. This is the time to kind of let things kind of work. It's kind of how I see it. Are you picking up the same energy? Angie?
No, I got like, and it could be relationship energy. I got like her stepping over one, like there's a person laying flat, like maybe this relationship is dead and done, and you're stepping over that person to get to the next person. So out of one fire right into another fire. And I don't know that Brittany's married or not, but I feel like you just ended a relationship and you're starting a new relationship, or you're right out of one situation and right into another situation. Oh, she says she apologized and we're still not completely okay. So,
Yeah, and it just the time you got to. This is one of the same times where time is actually the factor, and so let it just percolate for now.
yeah, I get some kind of relation, like you're stepping over one body to go to the next person. Like you're hopping over people to, yes, that makes sense about, okay. So you're out of one fire and into the next one. But I don't like, I feel like, cause all the bodies look the same. So are you picking the same person over and over and over again? Like maybe you go for the bad boys, or maybe you go for this kind of person and you're picking the same person. So you're just, they all look the same. Like every person that you're hopping over, it looks just like the one before. So you're not picking anybody different. You're saying that you're not liking this, or you're not, like, you're being hurt by the relationship or whatever's happening, but you're going to picking somebody who's just like the previous person. You're not picking anybody different. So you're going through the same thing over and over. And until you realize the pattern, or until you realize what's going on, you're going to kind of continue to keep just going from one to the next situation. And they're all going to end in, they all seem to be ending a little bit in heartache, until you realize maybe this just isn't my type, or maybe I need to, um, like, say you're a nurturing person and you always find somebody is who's in need, or you always find a project like, oh, I'm trying to help this person get a job. I'm trying to help this person get back on my feet. And until you, realize what it is that you need, like, this just isn't working for you. So you need to pick a different, totally different type of person. So like maybe you pick somebody who's handsome and is really charismatic, but they're also a player out there. And so they always break your heart. So maybe you need somebody a little bit more sensible, maybe somebody who makes you laugh, somebody who nurtures you, versus you having to be the nurturer for that person. But the lesson that they're showing me is that you have to realize what it is about these people that is attracting you to them, and then and find a different, and seek out a different kind of source, because there's something about them, that you're attracted to, but they're not good for you, and that's why you keep having the situation where you're unhappy with the person. So that's what I got for Brittany.
Okay, one more message and then we're done.
All right. I was trying to tap into Nikki's energy. Let me see. Nikita. Nikita, you got a birthday coming up, and it feels significant. Why is this birthday significant? Has it been so many years? Like, I feel like it's a significant amount of time since you lost somebody significant. So this birthday is significant because of the disconnect from that other person. So I feel like maybe your mom, like, it's some, I feel like it's your mom that you're missing, but this birthday is significant because of the amount of time she's been gone since leading up to this birthday. Is that correct? So your birthday is coming. But is there a significant, like, is it a 10-year mark or a 5-year mark? Is something significant about the amount of time since this person left your life to this birthday? And you're really wondering, like, can you see my progress? Do you see how well I'm doing? And and she's saying, yes, she does see your progress. She does see how well you're doing, and she is proud of you. And she just wants you to slow down a little bit. You move a little bit too fast. Your mom, okay. She says that you're moving too fast. She wants you to slow down a little bit, and you're still a little bit too fiery. Like you're still ready to. You're still very mama bearish. Like she understands that you go hard for your children. That's that you go hard for your kids. Oh, you and her birthday. Okay, and it's been 6 years. Okay. Oh, both of y'all birthday. Okay. She wants you to settle down a little bit. She does see the progress in the kids and she is happy. Um, what's with the guy? Does she I don't feel like she likes the guy. What is there a guy you're dating? She doesn't like the guy that you're dating or something about the guy. Something about the guy. Does he not get along with the kids? What is with the guy that you're dating? Maybe she doesn't like him. Um, something about Thanksgiving and dressing. Are you trying to replicate her dressing or a dish that she makes for Thanksgiving because she's showing it to me and she's kind of laughing that you still haven't gotten it quite like hers or quite right? And was Thanksgiving her? Ah, that's why she doesn't like him because he is abusive. Okay. She does not like the guy at all. And is Thanksgiving was like that her big holiday, like where she shined and you try to celebrate that all the time? Okay. She's very much present in your life and she sees you. She just wants you to settle down. She slow down, not settle down, slow down a bit for the kids. And she just adores your little, like your youngest baby. She adores her. She thinks that she is like like a little like her. Like, is your your youngest girl, is she a lot like your mom? Like, I feel like she's no nonsense. She just speak her little mind, and she's a lot like your mom. I feel like. Oh, that's when y'all used to always come to Michigan for us for Thanksgiving. Okay, cool. So she wants you to, to, to keep celebrating that holiday like that. Oh, August, that's her name. Okay, August. You call her something else because she keeps saying patty cake. Oh wait, August is the youngest. What? Who is patty cake? Why do I keep hearing patty cake? Okay, but again, she wants you to continue to celebrate Thanksgiving like that. She says you're missing something that goes in the dressing that she knows that you're not doing right. And she's just laughing about it. Your mom is, and I remember her mom. I know Nikki. We used to go to church together. And I know her mom. Your mom is still. Oh, you call August Patty? Okay, because I'm like, why does she keep saying patty cake? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. She just adores this little girl, and she wants you to do something special for her. Is it her birthday that's coming up too? Because she wants you to do something special for her, like to make her birthday stand out this year. She is it something that she wants, like a toy or a doll? There's something specific that she wants, and she said you better get it for her. For the little. Tell me what I'm missing. What's with the mushrooms? Did she put mushrooms in? It's something about mushrooms. Oh, you had her when she died, so you did. Her birthday just passed. Did you give her the thing that she wanted? Because she said you better give her whatever it is that she wanted. So there was a specific toy or something that she want. Oh, you bought it. Okay, she said you better have given it to her. Okay, that makes sense. And then
Mom's pushy, huh?
oh, you
She's
had
like,
to know her mom. You had to know her mom.
yeah, she's snapping the whip.
Oh, a gymnastics thing. Okay, because it was something specific that she wanted, and she just loves her and adores her, and she want like not that it's her favorite, but she's her. She really enjoys her, or she had the least amount of time with her. Maybe I feel like maybe she didn't get to have that time with her or enough time with her. I had her when she died. So after she passed or just before? Like I feel like she didn't get enough time with her, but she sees over her and watches her. And she's just a little smarty pants at school too. Like I feel like she'd be giving the teachers heck too. Um, she's gonna be professional, but not in like an office setting. Kind of like maybe she is a beautician or a stylist or something like that. She's going to be professional, but in a I don't feel like office setting way. That was her first time. Oh, the day she died was the first time she met. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because that's why I feel like she doesn't feel like she had enough time with her. Okay. That's why. Because she only saw her that one time and she was a little. Okay. Yeah, okay, so she really adores her. She really watches over her. And then what's with your brother, your oldest brother? Is he having issues or something with his health or his back? Because she's showing me something. And is he like, did he get really big? Because she said he too big on his back or something like that. Your mom is no joke. It was Thanksgiving. Oh, it was Thanksgiving when she passed. Why do I remember that? Okay, that's why Thanksgiving is so big. Okay. It was around Thanksgiving. And you're sad around Thanksgiving instead of celebrating it. She wants you to celebrate because it was a big thing for her. And then she's also showing your brother, is something wrong with so James, is something wrong with his back? Okay, she's saying she said he's too big. Okay.
Mothers can get away
Oh
with
my
that now. Mothers
gosh.
can get
I
away with
just
it.
love your mom. Um Another one of your kids is ready to drive because she said, "Oh no, don't give him the keys." So is your next, not the twins? I know both of them could drive because one of them just bought a car. So is your next son ready to drive? Because she said, "Oh no, don't give him." Oh, you don't celebrate anymore. She wants you to start celebrating again. She wants you to think of Thanksgiving in a positive way, not in a negative way. You're holding on to the hurt instead of the joy, and she doesn't want you to live like that. She wants you to celebrate Thanksgiving instead of let it go. And then his health is bad. And then she's saying, "Oh no, don't let the next one drive," because I feel like the next little kid is ready to drive, or maybe his siblings is teaching him to drive. And she said, "Oh no, don't give him the car yet," because I feel like he's gonna have a lead foot, like he's gonna hit it, and like he drives too fast. But oh, he's asking you to. She said, "No, don't give him the key." 13. Oh no, definitely don't give him the keys.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
Oh, but Patty, she just thinks that Patty is just a little star. She's gonna be smart as ever, and she's gonna excel. But again, I see her in a professional career, but not in a 9 to 5 career, like a beautician or some kind of stylist or like a person who does like nails professionally or something like that. Like she's gonna do something non-traditional, but it's gonna be professional. And I feel like she's gonna own her own business because she's gonna be so smart. And her sisters are going her older siblings are going to teach her a lot. So she's going to be well set up by the time she's an adult. And then, so celebrate Thanksgiving. Um, she's just laughing about your brother. I don't feel like there's a big concern with his back. And then, she really watching over the little girl. And then be mindful of your oldest son, like watch over him so that he doesn't get in trouble. Not that he's looking for trouble, but that he doesn't put himself in situations where he's with people who gets in trouble. So that's what she wants you to be mindful of, who he's hanging with. Like who, oh, she wants to win the Olympics. All right there, little mama. But she said be mindful of that oldest, the twin son, and who he's hanging out with so he doesn't get in trouble by association. And then that's all I got for Miss Nikita.
Let's see what I can, if I can pick something up for Nikita.
Hey, Pamela.
Nikita, are you single? Is she single? Or are you single, Nikita?
She was just dating a guy that her mom doesn't like, and he just physically abused her.
Well, I see a new one on the horizon. I see a new one, and this one is definitely this one's going to this one is going to be a better fit for you, and this one is going to be this one's a little bit older than you though, and this one and that may be a little bit disconcerting at first for you because I'm looking at like 7 to 10 years difference, so that may be a little bit disconcerting at first. but he's compassionate and he's patient, and he's going to take it slow, because he's been around a while. This is not it's not his first rodeo. He's been married before and he has kids, but his kids are grown, so that's not a problem in this sense. But he understands what it is to be a parent, and he actually likes being a parent. So he's not somebody who's going to want to, um, to send the kids off or shift them off or not deal with them. He's going to be the opposite. He's going to want to be part of that experience. So it's actually just not just you, but it's your children who is part of the package he likes, because again, it's like he wants that, and he does like the thought of family, and he does like the thought of being part of a family. Um, he's a bit portly. He's not skinny. He's a little bit chunky. He's a little bit taller, and he carries himself well. He also dresses well, even though he's a bit portly. He really does care about the way he looks, and he's very much cognizant of that, by the way. So that's good. He has a little bit of gray popping in there, so don't be surprised when you see the little gray working, because salt and pepper hair. But he just has a whole confidence about him that's nice, but he's not arrogant, and he's not in your face, but he's just a very confident man. He knows who he is. Okay.
She said, "I love fat people."
Pleasingly plump, my dear. Pleasingly plump. That. So yeah, but yeah, he'll please you in all the other areas that you're gonna like too. So that's gonna be he's well rounded. So that's gonna be a good thing. Okay. So I'm really picking up really good energy for him about him for you, and I think that this is going to be nice. Now let me try to pick up one other energy, and that's like, when should this, again, don't wait for it to happen. Be out there, be living your life, and it's going to happen. But let's see when. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, you're processing the hurt. This is the Eight of Swords. You're processing the hurt from the other one, but you've got to let it go. You got to take that chance, spin that wheel. Okay, so you just gotta let it go. And look at this, you're the Ace of Cups, right? That happiness. So there you go. Do I meet him at church? I don't know. It didn't tell me where you meet him, but you have not met him yet. This is not somebody you know already. This is somebody new coming in. Okay, and I'm getting the feeling like you got to get beyond this present hurt, so that you're open to meeting him. So I don't get a timeline. I get more of an energy line, and the energy line is you moving beyond, ready to move beyond where you're at now, and the rest will fall in line.
Nikki, look at my face. About the church, don't do it. Don't do it. You know who I met at church. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, that comes with its own little issues. Hey, Miss Pamela, nice to see you, and congratulations on that good news that you posted. I'm so glad for you, and it's going to get even better. I have faith in you. I have faith in the situation.
Oh, one more thing, Nikki. Stop telling people how much money you make or about your financial business. That's one thing your mom is saying. Stop spreading your money. She said, "I done told you," and this is her saying it just like this. "I done told your ASS about
Your mic
telling
went out
people
again. It's like
what's in your pocket. Nobody should know what's in your pocket. Telling people about what's in your pocket. Stop telling people about what's in your pocket." So she does not like that. No, not that, Nikki, not that person from church, but that person did just contact me. RW did just text me. I did just get a message from him. But the other person that I met at church, dang, that's two people I met at church. See, two bad people from church. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look at my face. Don't do it.
You don't need a house to fall on you, do you, Nikki?
Exactly. So again, stop telling people about your money, and then meet them somewhere else, not at the church.
All right. Well, thank you, Nikki, for giving us that wonderful energy to finish the readings on. That's a good way to end. I love it when it's positive and upbeat. And she took it well. I mean, I love the energy that she was okay
when
with
you were
it. She was
reading
like,
her down, I was like, look at how many different ways they done said the word pleasantly plump, more of him to love, real rounded. I said, y'all can bring on them names, can't y'all?
Yes, indeed. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for popping in. Thank you, Miss Angie, for coming in this evening. It was great. It's good to have you back.
It
It's
felt
wonderful to
good
have
to
you back,
be
by the way.
back, minus this congestion. Next week I'm gonna be on the up and up because I'm about to take all kinds of medications to get this in order. I'm afraid to do one of those little neti pots, Don. I always feel like I'm gonna drown.
Well, the one thing about this though is when all this mess in your head's gone, the love readings will stop.
Oh yes, and all that wedding juju will be off of me, and I won't have to worry about that no more.
Yes, you gotta sage yourself, Angie. You gotta get your
Look,
selenite
I
out,
was just gonna say I
selenite out.
need to sage myself, get these negative love spirits off of me.
Like, Lord have mercy. We can't be doing that every week. That's just not,
Can't do it. What is the problem, people? Good night, K Weezy. Good night,
right,
everybody
easy.
else. Will you be on in the morning, Don?
Absolutely. I will be. Yes, I intend to be. I'll put it that way. I don't have mother-in-law duty tomorrow. She's got other things to do from what I understand, so that's good.
Listen, Mama do not be playing. She be about her business, and she ain't got time to be waiting on y'all to get it done.
Exactly. Well, with that said, folks, we are out of here. Have an amazing week and a great weekend. And we'll be back here next Wednesday. And I'm definitely trying to be here this coming Thursday, tomorrow. So join us then for another reading. If you didn't get a reading tonight, join me tomorrow and get one then. Okay. And I can't guarantee Miss Shauna will be in, but I'm thinking that maybe that's the case. We will know when Thursday comes. So with that said, have a great one,
You're
everybody.
welcome,
Talk to you all later.
Harley.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Step into the mystic zone tonight. Dawn and Angie shining bright with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran.